All right, Unit 1, Lesson 5, practice. Aaron has 3 times as many shirts as Tim. Together they have 52 shirts. How many shirts does Tim have? Okay, so doesn't tell me what variable to use. So let's make an X. So this is a part problem. So something's X and something is related to X, okay? So it looks like Aaron has 3 times as many shirts as Tim. So I got a couple of things going on. I have a Tim and I have an Aaron. So something is X and something is 3 times X. So X would be the number of shirts for whom? Let's see, 3 times Aaron has, so this is Aaron here. Aaron. So this is the number of shirts that Tim has. Okay, and together, they have 52 shirts. Okay, so 4x equals 52. X equals 13 shirts. So let's see, is that Tim or Aaron? X was Tim. So Tim has 13 shirts. Okay. We have a 17-foot board, and we're cutting it into 2 pieces. One piece is 9, so this is another part. Problem. One piece is 9 feet longer than the other piece, so that means the shorter piece is X, the longer piece is X plus 9. And it wants to know how long the longest piece is at the end. So X plus 9 equals 17. 2x plus 9 equals 17. Move the 9. 2x equals 8. Isolate the x. X equals 4 feet. So that means the smaller part is 4 feet. X plus 9 is the same as 4 plus 9, which is 13. So this must be 13 feet. How long is the longest piece? The final answer is 13 feet is what they were looking for. Okay. All right, the cost of a pilot course is that. The flight portion costs more than this. So that's a part problem. So that means something's X and something is X plus 625. X plus 625 is 1275. All right. What cost? Let's see. We have a course. The flight portion costs more than the ground. So the ground is X, and this is the flight. Okay. So this is going to be 2x plus 625 equals 1275 minus the 625. 2x equals 650. X equals 325. 325 is X. 325 is the ground. What did it ask about? What's the cost of each? Oh, okay. So the ground was 325. The flight was 325 plus 625 is 950. And together, if I did that right, should be your 1275. That's a 7. So that's my final answer right there. All right. The next one says we have a triangle. And the second angle is 6 times as large as the first. So the first is X, the second is 6X, and the third is 20 degrees greater than the first. 20 degrees more or greater than the third. Okay, so let's make that the second and the first. All right, and together they add up to 180. So x plus 6x plus x plus 20 equals 180. So this would be, let's see, these are all the x terms. So, not 3. Whoa. Okay, 3x terms, but this is 1 plus 6 plus 1 is 8x plus 20 is 180. Move the 20. 8x equals 160 divided by 8. X equals 20. What is the measurement of each angle? Okay, so this one is 20. This one is 6 times 20. That's not 180. 6 times 20 is 120. And this is 20 plus, this one's 40. So just to be really clear, 20 plus 40 plus 120, that is 60, and 20 is 80, that's 180. Okay, so we're good. So the final answer would be 20, 40, and 120. Okay, because it wants to know all of them. All right, 5 is a perimeter, and doesn't really talk about the formula. Let's see, the perimeter is 304. The length is 40 more than the width. And the width, we don't know. Okay, so let's see, what is the formula? Let's go with the 2L plus the 2W one. So 304 equals 2 of the 40, or W plus 40, or 40 plus W, it really doesn't matter, plus 2 widths, whatever it is. So I'm going to keep my variable at W just for width sake. All right, so 304 equals 2 times 40 is 80, plus 2W plus 2W. Combine like terms. Move the 80. 224 equals 4W. Isolate the W. W equals 56. Find the length and the width. Okay, the width is 56, and the length is 40 plus 56 is 96. Is L. Okay, 56 and 96. We should probably check that. If we were doing this, and the length was 96, and this was 96, and this was 56, and this was 56, then 96 plus 96 plus 56 plus 56, 6 times 4 is 24, 18, 20, 30, 30. Yeah, we're good. Okay. All right, answer's on the key there, right? The final answer was length was 96 and width was 56. All right, sum of 3 consecutive is, all right, what is the first consecutive number? That's the smallest would be x. The next one would be x plus 1. The next one would be x plus 2, and together is 78. What are the numbers? So this is 1x plus another x is 3x, plus 3 is 78, minus 3, 3x equals 75, divided by 3, x equals 25. Now, what are the numbers? Well, the first one's 25. Plus 1 would be 26. Plus 2 would be 25. Plus 2 is 27. So those are the numbers. Don't just leave it at x equals. Okay. All right. 2 more. These were all, in fact, okay, so all 1 through 6 were part problems. And now we have an abstract. 2 more than 3 times a number. So 3 times a number is 3x. More than means this goes first. More means a plus 2. There's a lot going on there. 3 times a number, 3x. Okay, more than is a plus. Because it's a more than, it's out of order, so the 3 times the number goes first, plus 2. Okay, is the same as. Is the same as is an equal sign. 12 less than 2 times a number. Out of order, 2 times a number, less than is a minus, 12. What is the number? So that means go ahead and solve. Okay, move that one. Oops. Move that one. 3x minus 2x is an x, is a 1x. Minus 14. Let me check my key. Yep, that's what I had. All right, so the number is negative 14. It doesn't have to be a positive number for that one. The consecutive numbers do need to be positive, by the way. Positive even numbers is that. Okay, so consecutive even is a little different. Remember, the first number is x. We had x plus 1 for the next number, but the next consecutive number would be plus 2. And the strange is, it is also for odd. If you have 1 and you want to get to the next odd number, it would be 3. So it's still a plus 2 for odd numbers as well. X plus 4 would be 5. Okay, so odd numbers, that works the same way as even. So this would be x plus 4, right? To get from x to the next even number is 2. To get from x to the next one after that, it's plus 4, is 246. 3x plus 6 equals 246, minus 6 minus 6. 3x equals 240, divided by 3, x equals 80. X equals 80, so the final answer is 80. Even would be 82 and 84. Just to check, double check, that's going to be a 6 and 8 is 24. Yep. All right, so this right here is my final answer. All right, Henry worked 27 hours a week. How much does he make per hour? Makes this a rate problem. His total paycheck was $330.75. And how much does he work per, I don't know, times 27 hours. There's no start number or anything, so let's see. Well, let's divide by 27 to isolate my R. So it's fine if you just wrote me that is the setup. And what does that equal? It equals $12.25 per hour. Okay. This is another abstract. 8 is 2 times a number. 2 times a number less 19. That's not less than, that's less. Different thing, okay? What is the number? Oops. I think for this one I would take a decimal, but doesn't matter. That's what it comes out to be. 8 is 2 times a number less 19, not less than. So it's in the order. 2 times the number is before the 19.